move on to, of course, the much-awaited IPL auction. I think everyone has their eyes struck on this IPL auction. Everyone would be waiting which players would set it on fire. I have two, three questions for you, Monty, about the IPL auction. So first of all, I think not many teams have so much money left in their purse. Which teams do you think will be the most active in this auction? Which teams would like to buy the most players?
Well, I think Kolkata Knight Riders will look to get a useful addition. I think they need a good all rounder in their team. So I think Moeen Ali could be looking to going to Kolkata Knight Riders. Owen Morgan is there. That could be a potential buy for them. But then then we have also Rajasthan Royals. I think they need to bolster their sort of strong batting lineup. But Moeen Ali may go back to Rajasthan Royals. They may just buy him again, seeing that performance. Virat Kohli may just think, he should come back to my team because with that batting and bowling performance.
Definitely, I think. And Kings 11 Punjab, they have 53 crores left in their purse. There were some surprise releases in their team. They'll also be, I think, a very active team in the auctions along with Rajasthan Royals. And next question to you is, there were some surprise releases before the auction to me, before the window closed. What do you think about the releases of Chris Morris? Daniel Sams was traded. Steve Smith, Moeen Ali was released. That was a bit of a surprise. Punjab released Mujibur Rahman and Sheldon Cottrell, who did fairly well for them. What do you think about these surprise releases? Were there surprises for you?
I think Cottrell wasn't, a surprise for me. I think he gave too many runs away, early time. Didn't really the wickets they were expecting from him. He didn't really get. He's a fast bowler, and he didn't really bowl very well at the dev. So yeah, I think definitely I thought he was. They were going to release. Glenn Maxwell's another one. Didn't perform at all for. Kings 11 or Punjab Kings, that's what they're called now. Glenn Maxwell could be I reckon, some teams may go for him, or he may not get as the price he needs, but he could be a handy investment for one of the teams.
He could be definitely. And which are the players you are keeping your eye on for this auction? Who are the players that could start a bidding war between teams? There are some players that have come into this auction and they will be looking to get bought by teams. They've been performing in the BBL as well, some of the players and other leagues around the world. Which are the 2-3 players that you will be looking at who will set the auction on fire this time?
Well, obviously the one with right now is right time, right place. You look at Moeen Ali. He could be. It could be a huge bidding war for him. And then there's obviously a few of the other players as well, who could allow that. So I think it'll be interesting to see how the auction sets out.
And I think apart from that, Alex Hales, top scorer of the BBL, he could be in the fray. Dawid Malan, number one T20 player in the world right now, number one T20 batter rather. Do you think teams will bid for Dawid Malan? Because the game he has, it's a fine balance between finesse, big hitting, and hitting it into the gaps consistently. Do you think teams will bid for a guy like Dawid Malan in this IPL auction?
Yeah, look, I think Dawid Malan's number one in the world, and I'm sure there'll be teams out there who would need just a top order batsman, to get them off to a flying start. And Alex Hales had a fantastic, BBL, so I expect him to get signed up. And then there's a veteran, Harbhajan Singh. He's in the auction, so he's got a fantastic record, and I'm sure he probably wants a couple of more years, or at least another year in the IPL. So I'm sure he'll get an opportunity somewhere because with his experience and he's played for over 10 years. He could be a good buy for a team too.
I'll tell you, he's a lot hungry right now because he's given statements on many occasions that there's a lot of cricket left in him, and that's what you like to see from players. Brad Hogg is an example. Playing till the age of 45, 46 years. It's been lovely to watch him bowl, stick his tongue out on many occasions. And the IPL auction awaits us, of course. 18th February, live from Chennai, 3:30 p.m. The coverage will start. We'll also give you updates about that. Thank you for talking to us, Monty. It was lovely catching up with you about the IPL auction. Great insights into what could happen at the auction. We'll see you again, of course, with another day, another update, another story. Till then, keep watching Sports Tiger.